Welcome all to a game called Iratus Lord of the Dead. This came up on one of the humble packages, I think the Daedalic 2021, and so I got it, and we're going to have a play through it. I've been playing it quite a lot on cakewalk mode, because that's like you've got to play through a bit of that before it unlocks the normal version, and I would recommend doing the tutorial. However, we are going to go through a bit of a tutorial anyway, because there's certain things that it doesn't quite explain quite right, and I want to show them to you. There's a couple of options I want to change. I don't think there is, actually. I might want to change the music down a smidge. But I think that's about it. So the subtitles are kind of up in the top hand here. I am going to leave them on, but it kind of prevents you from clicking on things when the kind of talking over you. So I was thinking about turning them off, but we'll leave it on. I want to show you some certain things first before we go into it. So this is my group. The first thing I want to go over is the creation panel. This is where you create your monsters or minions or whatever they're called. You start with a bunch of these, let's call them regents, so like bandages and dusts and blood and things like that. And to create a minion, different ones have different regents required for it. And you start off with the first 6 here, so like skeleton, zombies, Bride of Iratus, Dark Knight, Banshee, and the Wraith. And all of these ones you have to unlock by doing various things. Some of them are doing damage to your own minions, that's like the Lost Soul. And you have got to collect like bones. So these things over here, bones, which you get from just doing fights anyway. So I can't remember how many you needed for it, but there's quite a lot. And you get there eventually. I mean, if you just play through cakewalk mode first to unlock most of these, then it's fine. Vampires are quite a, well, not a tricky one, but a peculiar one to get. You have to, where's my talents? So you need to go into, is it magic? Blood curse, yeah. So magic, you need to spend your talent points to get blood curse. And once you've got that, you can then wait for one of the mobs you're attacking to put up the little white flag and try and escape. When that happens, you put the blood curse on them, and when they run away, once you've finished the battle, you will then get a vampire. So that one's that covered. The other annoying one to get, I haven't quite got it yet, is the Fallen Dhampir, or I just want to call it Daphne all the time, but I've got one so far. And these ones, they are on the 3rd tier. So the mercenary barracks, when you're in there, say about a third of the way through. I've been a bit further up, but I can't quite find any more on the different playthrough I was doing. And basically, you just want to kill the other 3, all the other mobs, but leave that one. And then you kind of don't want to kill it, just like do a bit of stress damage and stuff like that to it. Maybe do a little bit of damage, but don't kill it. And hopefully it will then join your side. Doesn't work like that all the time, but it should work enough to get there. And the final 2, the Unfrozen and the Black Widow, you have to complete it on normal mode to unlock those. We will go into this big setup here. So, kind of like Darkest Dungeon, you have buildings you can put minions into and get them to do stuff. I want to go over the arena first, because this is a great spot for putting your minions into, and they will level up as your other set of minions are going across the map at the top up here. Now, you've got to put like this time we need to put a skeleton in. So we would go and craft a skeleton. So we fill that, craft it. Then we can go back over here. See, this is just annoying. And go to the arena, chuck in him, and then click it to build it.
This place
now,
is intended to be a training ground for my minions. The
please shut up.
have proven to be a rather entertaining time waster.
Yeah. So once you've done this, you can then chuck somebody in there, and they will level up bits by bits. Well, I think it's about half a level at a time, maybe more. Something like that anyway. And if you want to unlock more slots, you will then need a Bride of Iratus. Oops. And then a bit further on, a Headhunter. And then finally, a Daphne. A Dhampir. But I don't know why that's just switching it all out all the time. That's weird. But that's that one. And I would highly recommend at least getting 1 or 2 slots there straight away as money can afford. Your mausoleum, this one I kind of did this one first, not knowing what the hell I was doing. Sorry, mortuary. This one will heal up your minions, so if they taking damage and they're like really low, you would then put these up into there. And again, you can just unlock as many as you want. You've got an excavation here, so 50% chance for each minion working at that excavation site to find a random part. So the parts are what we use to craft these, and you will get different quality of parts, and the better the quality, like green here, would give you extra stat points. So if we put this one in here, we get some extra stat points to spend. Now here you've got, I don't want to go into this one yet, we'll go over stat points in a minute. We'll go back into this one. So that's excavation. We've also got Dead Lake. This one allows you to find artifacts, which you can use to increase your certain abilities. So this would be this slot. So there's loads of different ones, so it kind of just goes on your play style really, but right at the start you'll just get a few, just chuck them in and hope for the best really, and then you can, a bit later on, you get more and more drop, so then you can fine tune your gameplay. We have a Board of Wrath. So each minion at the Abode of Wrath gives the Iratus 20 Wrath at the beginning of each battle. Now this is kind of handy, really handy, because each of your minions, each different class, will have a different, I don't know what to call this, ultimate ability, I think it is. So this one costs like so much Wrath. There it is, costs 60 Wrath. Now, so if you're using your Wrath, then it'll go away and it slowly builds up again. Like certain abilities give you a bit extra, and also certain abilities here you can use your Wrath to give your minions extra health and stuff like that. And unless you've got Wrath, you can't use any of your abilities really. Well, just say I will restate that. If you don't have any Wrath, then your minions can't use their ultimate abilities. You need to use your mana for your abilities. I think that's the way it goes. So that's that one. We've also got the Obelisk. This one gives you Digger Souls, so that's pretty much your gold, and you need that for upgrading any of these really, so it's kind of, if you can afford to do it, it's good to do that, but I wouldn't do it the way I've done here, and I've kind of gone for that before pretty much anything else. And finally you have the library. So this one's also quite a good one to take. It will give you extra XP, so like Iratus will get extra XP each time you finish a battle. Yeah, so it gives you plus 40 experience and 8% of the experience from the current level. So the harder level you take on your playthrough, the less this will be. So I believe this playthrough was just a cakewalk. So if you get 4 in, so 4, 8% to 32%, so you get, every fight you have, you get a third of a level. Which, early levels doesn't really matter because you level up pretty quickly, but later on you'll need more and more XP, so that will be really, really good. So not fantastic great right at the start, but really important a little bit further through the playthrough. My personal preference for these would be Arena of Wrath, Obelisk, Arena first, at least 1, hopefully 2, but 1 would be nice just to replace one of these. I will show you a team setup that I kind of find pretty decent. It's working in normal mode, and you can kind of just run with those 4, so you don't need to keep swapping your minions about. Then I would definitely go for this one to get Wrath in the battles, which I will explain for at the minute in a moment, and then the Obelisk. Right, we'll go through our talents. Each one has different abilities and stuff like that. As a first playthrough, I'm not going to go right into these just yet because I haven't gone through them as much as I like. I don't really know that much about them, but I would definitely go down into whatever you want to call it, and then take Drums of War, Frenzied Howling. So at the start of the turn, a minion gains +4. I think that's like what's it called? Stress damage, like extra bump on the stress damage. That's if Iratus has 50 Wrath. And the one that I'm really interested in, at the start of its turn, a minion restores 5 of its health, so vigor, if Iratus has at least 75 Wrath. So I kind of try to keep the Wrath really high, unless my minions have got full health, and then we can spend a bit and then get it back. So that one works really nice. Again, I want to point out that playing on Cakewalk first is recommended, just so you can unlock some of these. I'm sure you probably could do a playthrough on normal with just the 6, but I would recommend getting these. It's more fun, and I love the Lost Soul for... It's a healing class, basically. Kind of. I think that's pretty much it. For that, you do have... I've gone through artifacts. Alchemy, you can use distillation, so we can fill that, and this one will give back health. I've just seen brains there. I need to go over that in a second. You've also got transformation, so you could put some of these in. So if you need skulls, you could put click on the skulls at the side and fill it up. Again, this is just for pretty much creating your characters. We have calcification. This restores your mana. So if you're really low on mana and you're requiring to, and you like using the spells, then I would recommend doing that every now and again. I mean, you can't do it all the time. And I believe the Banshee has an ability here. So it restores the target to full sanity, gives Iratus mana equal to 20% of the restored sanity. So you could actually use her to restore some of your mana. Maybe. What else was there? I forgot what I was going to go over. You've got, yeah, there was another one. Right, extraction. So these are your, let's say, early kind of trinket slots. So you can increase critical damage, reduce physical damage, increase all damage dealt, increase magic damage done, just things like that. I would recommend either the increases damage done, if you're like a physical, or increase or reduce damage if you're kind of trying to tank or something like that. I'll show you a setup in a minute that I kind of really like. Where Was there anything else to go over? No, I do not think so. Okay, so this is all what these are anyway. I've been through that. You also got this this book here. So once you go through and kill certain mobs a number of times, you will then get like a book that shows you what abilities they do, so you can plan your squad a little bit better. Right, that being said, we will go back to the main menu and we will start a new game. We'll go on more pain, so this is like the normal mode, and we will start. I will insert the cutscene for you well, I'll just put it in here.
Life is a disease. A millennium ago, a supreme necromancer was on the verge of conquering the world. But you know what they say about best laid plans. Inevitably, heroes shall emerge. So, I was made dead. Again. But what does death really mean for somebody who has mastered it? Boredom. An eternity to ponder my errors and how close I came to victory. I am a mortal, but when this world ends, even I will know oblivion. And so, I ask myself, will I be given another chance to rise before it happens? Another chance to fulfill my ambition? It seems that fate has smiled after all.
I hope you enjoyed that cutscene. I kind of quite like it. Right, so we started out and we are going to build our squad. The squad that I like to start with, because although it is a little bit, let's say, ropey at the start, but it becomes quite nice. So I do not want those two. I want a lost soul. So we'll create her. We're going to put her in the lost slot. We want another skeleton. And we want a banshee. So you could actually, if you've never played this before and you haven't unlocked the lost soul, I would probably recommend the Bride of Iratus at the back. Just for... It's kind of extra damage, but I like to try and keep one squad and work my way through it. What else could we do? We've got 1 point of thing, so as I said, we're going to go with down.
Nothing but my anger.
Whatever it is. That's the one we're going to go down first. And also, we are going to create an arena, so we need another skeleton. So let's create him.
Humans become much sturdier when you strip them of their vital organs.
Okay, dude, just chill.
Becoming an undead eliminates almost all memories and use skills.
And we are going to make
However, new
one more lost soul.
Of controlled combat.
Just to put in this little place to chill out. Now, I don't think we can do anything else. Everything else is kind of costing cash. I would recommend doing this one next, just so we can get a bit extra XP, and then we'll focus on the arena and the obelisk. Okay, so now that we are set up, we could, in fact, go and... we start with We do start with
It
one.
embellishes
Didn't know that,
my
but there we go.
undead features.
And we want to go alchemy. We probably want to try and get a few of these. Reduces physical damage received by 10%. So we could probably see how many of these we can make.
What it will do.
So we can only make like one at a time. So we'll go for reduces physical damage. And we'll grab this one as well. Oh yeah, I was going to mention brains. So when you've, I don't have any minute to show you, but when you have a battle, sometimes a brain will drop, and that will have a number on it. And if it's higher than like these, or one of your minions have died, you can use a brain to quickly level up another minion. So you just drag and drop the brain into here, and that would be your minion leveled up to whatever level the brain is. So happy days. Right, so our front one, we want to use reduce physical damage there, and I think we'll go for increased physical damage here. And then she can... Did I not make another one? No, I didn't. Okay, so this is our heal. At the moment, it doesn't look very good because it will restore health but then take it away afterwards. But we can, before we do that, put dubious boon onto whichever minion we want to heal, and this will absorb that damage, so then we just take the heal damage. Once we level it up, we will do more healing and less damage, so that works out kind of nice. And if we're using these as well, that's great. This also has a negative effect by making us do 20% less damage, but it allows us to do 10% less damage, and once we've leveled that one up, so she would be, we want to do benevolent spirit when we get to, when we've leveled up and allowed to pick these. The first ones we do would be benevolent spirit, and then dubious boon. Okay, let's go play. The kingdom had need of the vast riches buried underneath the castle, great veins of iron that promised to fuel conquest after conquest, along with ancient artifacts from a long-forgotten age. The dwarves were eager to offer their services in this project, bringing their untested mining equipment and experimental concoctions for the promise of wealth. They only needed bodies that could obey, and that the humans could provide. With dungeons filled to the brim with both criminals and rebels, there was no shortage of slaves to work these mines. Drugs were used to keep them docile as they dug ever deeper year after year, unaware of the mortal danger that awaited them below. Us! Okay, so these are random generated maps for every playthrough. These are never the same, and you can kind of go, well, higgledy-piggledy through, but say we go up this side, we can then go that way or that way, and we can then cut back across. So you can kind of plan a route, but we're going to go this way first. So we have I don't even know how to pronounce it, a steel. So this one allows you to either give Iratus XP for spending more talent points, or you can give XP to your minions, which is the yellow one, and Iratus is the purple one. This will give a full level's worth of XP. So if you're halfway through a level, you will be then halfway through the next level if you select the that one. This one here, Fountain of Restoration, either allows you to heal your minions up to full health, or restore your mana. So red for health, blue for mana. The cultists give you some artifacts, so that's probably a good one to go for early on. If we go this way, I don't think we can go back down that way. It's kind of like we've got to keep moving upwards, if you know what I mean. We got lots of, there's another health one. So this would, if we go this way and then across, we would pick up that, some gold, well, digger souls, and then we could get another life, level. These question marks are quests. They give you like a choice of doing things. So yeah, I think we're gonna pick up as many these ones as we can. So let's go here before he starts dribbling on at us. Okay, so to start, we have a couple of things we can do. There's an ability these skeletons have that when our opposition have buffs on them, so that'd be like a green little triangle above them, we will do an extra one hit of damage, like one strike of damage. I'll just show you anyway. So we will go with this one. So this one target gains 2 initiative until the end of battle. So we chuck it on those. We get a little thing here. So that's 2 initiative. Now we want to use smite, as long as he does not have any armor. So this is the armor. Armor will reduce our physical damage by a certain amount, and the more buffs they have on them, the more strikes we get with this. So again, make sure there's no armor on whichever one you're going to target, and then we can strike them. We're early on, so we're probably going to get a few misses and whatnot. Again, we will strike away. And for our banshee, we will just be spamming this one. So this one loses attack power. So we will take out 2 dudes at the front. We'll take should take a chunk less damage. Quite regular. If this guy had armor, we would want to use this one, unassuming strike. So this one ignores all the armor. However, there is like a trinket thing we can get that would make using this one better, because it kind of has a chance to remove armor. So a bunch of strikes would be very nice for it.
You will be worth something in death.
Okay, so we will chunk away at the lowest health one. That's you, unfortunately, dude. We will stop the damage, and this is pretty much just it. If we want to heal early on, we need to use that first, rather than just going straight for that. Now we can use that, and now as long as this this isn't removed, that will absorb that hit, so we won't take any damage from it. Oh, you lucky swine. So again, we will reduce the damage taken. We will kill him. There we go. See, we healed. No bother. So we'll put one there, and we'll get away a chunk on him up. We will reduce damage, and another tickle. Oh, and he's dead. Okay. That's the first one done. We have, oh, what's that one? So if the minion starts their turn at position 1 or 2, they receive +5 vigor until the end of battle. Kinda nice. So our skeletons in 1 and 2, we'll get that one. So we do not have any extra ones there yet, so nothing we can do about that. Let's, we've got an extra point, but we need 2 for this one, so we can't really do anything yet. We'll take a look here to see if we can build anything, which would be a big fat no. However, let's take a quick check at her. So she's leveled up already. So we're going to swap these 2 over. It takes, I think it's every 3 levels you get to pick one of these, but we will click on this one. This one makes our heal stronger. You would think it would be that one, but it's not. That's like melee and magic. This one's stress damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to go over that a bit, didn't I? Let's just... did I not? Yeah, I did do it. Okay, fine. Yeah. So let's go and grab this. I wish it would just keep that selected, but okay. So we can grab this. I think we will. Just for ourselves, just so we can get this. So at the start of each turn, a minion gains dread for 1 turn. Right, that's fine. This is the main one we were after. See what I mean about the subtitles? Just hiding everything. I don't know why that's unselected, but fine. So let's go over here, have a look at this one. I'll do a few more battles before we vamos. Now, I would not use... Ah, here we go. This guy has 10 armor. So we don't want to use our smite on him. We want to give him a tickle. And then we will... We could use that, but I want to kill him first because these other ones don't have any armor, so we don't want to buff them yet. So let's plod that there. When you unlock Iratus' abilities, they'll be down here. So we can use mana to move, but we're not going to use it yet. So we will reduce all damage. Skeletons are pretty good in the front row because they don't allow any buffs or debuffs on them. Obviously this one's because of our trinket, but there is a trinket later on you can get that allows you to take buffs but still ignores debuffs, which is kinda nice. So we will continue chunking him. Have another. We will reduce damage. I will have a little heal. Because I think that's some kind of stun. I can't quite remember. So let's try and kill him off. Ah, really? That's a bummer. Right, let's finish him off.
This one voided its bounds
now,
just as it died.
we don't even need to worry about... actually, we will. So, these have 2 on already, so we can put a 3rd one on. Here we go. So, they've got 3 buffs now. So, this should hit quite a number of times. 4. So, that's 4 times. That's a load of damage. So, again, that one is only ever good on people who do not have armor. Stop doing that.
So, this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Yeah, pathetic.
Okay, we will put the boon there so we can heal next go. Dude, stop doing that. Let's get rid of you. And we will start the tickle. Reduce his damage. Get in a heal. That wasn't the best heal, but okay. Ouch. Yeah. So we've got the rafts around this big circle here, and the mana's in the middle. So as long as this raft's above 75% when we get to there, that'll be fantastic. Let's do another heal. Hopefully finish him off this goal. Nice.
Another step towards my eternal...
Okay, we've got a blue one and and an artifact for us. So this one can go there. We might as well put it there. So Iratus gains 15% chance to stun enemies, damage with destruction spells. So destruction is that one. We could take one of these a bit later on, but I really do want this, which will give us, you know, just a little bit of health, but it's always nice. So we will go... I probably just want to put armor on her. She does get targeted now and again. We will have health and accuracy, because we don't like to miss. And early on you miss quite a bit. Did I pick armor? Oh no, I picked health. Oops, I should have picked armor. Never mind. Whoopsie doodles. So for the skeletons, I would recommend, obviously, damage, armor, accuracy to a certain point. There is an ability we can get here which gives us extra accuracy, so that would be nice a bit later on, and it's only like well, it's 1, 2, 4, so up to there, and then those 4, and then I think you kind of set quite nicely to progress a little bit better. If you notice from my other playthrough, I had loads of points spare that I hadn't spent, but that's fine. Right, let's take a look. Do we have... Nope. Okay, still not enough digger souls. No, what the hell's that? Let's just go back here. Right. I wish that would just stay selected. Let's go have a look in here. This one will give us... right. Whenever enemy dies due to a heart attack, Iratus additionally gains 3% of the experience from the current level. So if you were to set up a team that did lots of stress damage, then that would be quite nice, but we're not doing that. Iratus receives 30% more digger souls. That'd be nice. And all minions that are level 5 and lower gain 5 attack and 6 strength. Well, that's kind of nice earlier on, but you know what? Yeah, let's just take it. We'll take that. So you get one-use items that go into there when we eventually pick up lots. Okay. Where were we going? I think we're gonna go up here and then along. So if we've got extra attack and stuff to a certain point, that should make these a little bit quicker. Okay, so let's buff him. Yo. Can you stop doing that, please? Let's reduce the damage. And let's get to work, baby. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's... so how much health have you got? He's got the lowest health. Let's try and take him away as quickly as we can. Reduce the damage again. We will boon you, because we're going to heal. Need to do that afterwards. Whip! Whip me! Let's get a heal there. Finish him off. What the hell is this? Increases damage dealt by 25%. That's not good. But I still want to go for him first because he's got the least. He's got the most buffs on him, so we can do the most damage to him. Dude, don't do that, man. Okay,
your frail bodies fail you.
I mean, if we had some spells to use here, we could kill him off, but never mind. Let's get the heal there a second, just in case we manage to finish both of these off. Doesn't look like we will. Oh, he's got a lot of health to work our way through. So these are your ultimate ability that we'll use. This I don't know why. I know why we can't use that, because we're not in the right spot. So I am using these kind of poorly, but I find this works pretty well, and it's an easy one to get into. Although, I say easy to get into. We've still got to unlock her. Can't remember what we needed for it, actually. Right, so he be gone.
As your suffering ends, your service.
The minion can't be moved. Ooh, that one's kind of handy. There's a brain, so we can take someone up to level 3 if we want to. I'd probably recommend not. And we have got up high enough where we can pick one of our abilities. So we'll definitely go for the heal here.
Well, my minion.
So we've just got one blue, and this is a weapon. We will be putting that on our dude. So in we go there. Then we get a bunch of points we can use. We will go for... I think I'm going to go for this one, because we will start seeing more with more people with armor, so that one's a bit better to go for. We will go armor, damage, another armor, and do we want to go a bit of health? I think that's what we'll do. And you don't have to spend them all. That's kind of handy. We will go smite here. This one does a little bit extra damage. We'll go, oh, I still haven't taken that. Never mind. It's fine. So we could go resilience. I don't think I'm going to go anything here. Let's put that, and we'll keep one. And that was a bit weird. And we will. We'll remove some evasion as well.
Prove yourself
that one.
Worthy of my investment.
This one's a little bit weird because I should have gone that way actually. Yeah, I think that one's definitely the way to go. That gives us 2 wards. I think 1 block and 1 ward is. Do you know what? All the time I've been playing, I've just been going for this side. Never even looked at that side. I'm such a noob. Enemies will either go insane or become inspired. Ooh. Remove all buffs from the target. Yeah, I'll pay more attention to those later on. I bet there was ignores armor, doesn't miss. No armor, ignores block. Yeah, so this one's better because we are going for this one, which gives us accuracy anyway. So that's all fine. We will go armor there. And we should have enough souls for something now. Yes, right. So we need a wraith.
The path is signed. Let's hope there was no fine print.
We will put you in there so we can get a few of those each time.
My continued campaign certainly provides.
And we've got artifacts to... No, we don't. I've already done that. Let's go back in. Select one yet again. And we'll go and get some souls. 31. We might be able to do something else in here now. Okay, so we'll get a Death Knight. Sorry, Dark Knight. Let's do that.
In short,
get some experience.
I managed to gather every scrap of significant mortal knowledge down here. It's about as dull as you'd imagine.
Okay, dude, you're very happy. Let's. Oh, we've got an elite one here. Let's go and do that. So, if you do the cakewalk one, you don't really get many elite mobs early on. You kind of just do their thing. Let's put a block on you. You've got armor, you've got armor. So these both have armor. He has not got a lot of health actually. Let's get rid of him as quickly as we can. Oof. Ouch. Oosh. That's all fine. Let's reduce the damage again and get to work on the elite dude. So close. Alright. Time to die.
It would be this easy.
Okay, we'll get a heal in. Nice. Oh shit. We really want to kick his butt, man. So let's get the boon up again. And there's no buffs. So let's charge in. He doesn't have any armor though. Let's just charge in. Oh crap. I should have read that. So this purple little icon here is like a stance, so whenever a minion moves, attack it for lots of crap. So that's really annoying. Anybody got any armor? You've got armor, so we're gonna go for you. I think there was actually I think she could have removed that. Ouch. Oh. Oh, you little bugger. Why'd you run away? That was a mistake, actually. Moves the target around the position. We will do that. Oh, just choking there. Okay, we can get a heal there. And hopefully... Oh, you've got no armor now. I'm still going to go a full whack there. Alright, let's get rid of him. I did use that one because he had low health and I wanted to make sure it worked with him. And just in case we missed one as well. Right, let's go for him. He's got the lowest amount of health. Do you know what? Let's do this. We'll buff them. Oh, he's trying to run away. So this is the little white flag. So he will take more damage. So we're gonna chunky. Bye bye, dude. So whenever they move, we could get mana, but we've already got it. All minions gain dread for the next attack. So this sounds like it's great, and you can get attack power on it eventually. But unless you get the little trinkets that allow your skeletons to have buffs, it's not going to work. And I've made many bad decisions on that. Okay, we're going to heal you.
One by one,
that's nasty.
Vanishes from
but
this world.
It's fine. Okay, so we probably, if we can afford it, we can't. Probably just want to get another skeleton in to replace one of these. But for now, 2 points, I think. No, we needed 3, didn't we? Okay, bollocks. But I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more of this, I will be recording them. A few more anyway. I'll probably try and keep it around about 30 minutes, and they will be uploaded about 5:30 Greenwich Mean Time daily, so that's UK time. Something like that anyway. I'll keep them about 20-30 minutes-ish, and we'll work our way through. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.